And meanwhile, let's first go to breakfast place. In a breakfast place in Bonifacio Global City in Taguig, Pia Bonalos is there to share with us the philosophy of the Early Bird Breakfast Club. Good morning, Pia.
Amelin, breakfast is not the time for you to scrimp on calories. And here at the Early Bird Breakfast Club, they serve breakfast at any time of the day for you to enjoy that full meal without feeling guilty about all the calories you're consuming. Look at this spread in front of me. It looks so delicious. With me is owner Kendrick Cott to tell us more about it. Good morning, Kendrick.
Good morning.
Can you tell me about the Early Bird Breakfast Club? What made you think of opening this restaurant?
Well, my wife and I, we've always been breakfast lovers. So early this year, we decided to open a restaurant with a group of our friends who also share the same passion for breakfast. And we decided that when we open a restaurant like this, we want to be able to serve beautiful breakfast all day, every day. So that's basically where the concept started.
Your menu ranges from local dishes to continental dishes. Can you tell me what made you decide on the kinds of things that you offer on your menu?
Well, basically, when it came to developing the menu, we just wanted to be able to have a good range of breakfast options, favorite breakfast dishes of just about any person. So when you're a breakfast lover, sometimes you want to eat something, like a Filipino dish. Sometimes you want to eat something sweet. Sometimes you want to eat, something really heavy, maybe after you worked out. Or if you're anticipating a very long day, you want to eat a really good breakfast just to get you started in your day.
And kahit anong oras, pwede nila yan kainin
Yes.
here at the Early Breakfast Club. Let's start with this one. This is a generous serving of a sandwich. Can you tell me what this dish is?
So this is our version of the croque madame, a classic croque madame with our own twist to it. So it's basically a very hefty serving of, it's a big sandwich with ham and cheese and our own Mornay sauce. Topped with an egg, of course, and a Parmesan crisp.
Wow, okay, this is a Parmesan crisp on top of everything.
Yes.
That looks really, really good. And then this one in the middle looks particularly sweet, a sweet meal to start your day. What is this one?
Like we said, we wanted to have a good range, so we have sweet breakfast. This is one of our new items. It's called a Nutella Banana Toasties. So it's basically a take on French toast. So with bananas and Nutella, a very generous serving of Nutella, and topped with whipped cream, of course.
Well, you had me at Nutella. Who wouldn't want to have Nutella for breakfast? And now it's served there with bananas, the best combination there is, at least for me, when it comes to Nutella.
Yes.
And then this one right here, it looks like the classic Pinoy breakfast, but with a twist. Can you tell me about this one?
So this is called our lemon butter bangus. Bangus is one of the, I think, one of the classic Filipino breakfasts, but we wanted to put a twist to it. So it's served with lemon butter and tomato relish, of course, topped with poached egg. So it's actually nice when you cut into the egg and the egg yolk drips all over the fish and the rice, and you mix it in with the relish. You can eat it however you want it. It's just a different take on classic Filipino breakfast.
When you just mentioned like opening it and making the egg fall into everything, that just constitutes the perfect breakfast for me. That sounds so good. And this one right here looks like a really full meal. For me, it looks like it's good for two, or like for someone who really had a good workout,
Someone
a
who's
morning
really,
run.
really hungry.
Yeah, there you go. What is
this
this
is
one?
the classic English breakfast. This is our version of it. Our head chef is British, so when we were developing the menu with him, this is one of the things that he wanted to introduce to the market, to the local market. Basically, it's the classic English breakfast. So you have baked beans, you have hashed potatoes, you have fresh mushrooms, tomatoes, an English banger, which is their version of a sausage, bacon, two very fried crispy bacon, toast bread, and 2 eggs to top it all off.
Wow.
So eating this is basically just, this can last you the whole day, basically.
Yeah, just looking at it. And if you would notice, it has all the colors that you want in your meal. There's the yellow of the eggs, the red from the beans, and then of course there's the tomatoes.
Yes.
And then the mushrooms. That sounds like a really good breakfast. And this one right here looks like, well, I already mentioned my love for Nutella. It looks like a Nutella jar to me. Can you tell me about this one?
Well, this is our take on champorado. It's called Yin Yang Champorado. This is actually developed by my wife, who's watching at home. So this is her take on the champorado. It's basically white and dark chocolate, and we call it yin yang because even the presentation,
Yes.
we wanted it to look like a yin yang icon basically, and it's served with a wooden spoon and sweet toasted dilis.
When you think of champorado, you just think, oops, sorry to destroy that presentation. I just can't wait to dig in. But when you talk of champorado, you just think of the darker
Dark
chocolate,
chocolate,
of the
yeah.
champorado, and then you decided to add the white chocolate. So, what made your wife come up with something like this? I
Well-
think we will get along.
Yeah, I think because my wife's she's a certified chocolate addict. So when she was thinking of champorado, she just wanted, why can't I put white chocolate into it? And that's where it basically started.
Perfect. I want to know your wife. You will get along really, really well. This one is a perfect way to start your day. Yin Yang Champorado, and of course, all the other things in your menu. Thank you so much, Kendrick, for
Thank you.
sharing it with us this morning. For those of you who want to start your day right with the perfect breakfast, you can have it at any time of the day here at the Early Bird Breakfast Club. Claire, Amelin?
Thank you, Pia.